All right, halfway house. Monday morning, got this fine automobile, 63 Catalina. Needs some e-brake work. He wants me to go through the brakes. Honestly, didn't really see anything wrong. Repack the bearings. Once I get these lines finished and the hoses back on, we'll throw the front drums back on. And then once I'm waiting on some e-brake parts, so once I get that, I'll throw the rears back on. But dual chamber master made me some lines. Came out pretty good. Just made this one. The lines that whoever made, decades ago on these were not very good. Multiple kinks, and I don't know if you can be able to see this, but I mean, no holders on any brake lines. So, trying to clean all that up. I'm waiting on, I ordered some holders for, what I got here, and then I got to make a patch for the rear because it was all kinked all the fuck. So once I get the holders, I'm going to remake this because it's all snaked around this fuel line. I don't like that, so I'm just going to redo that whole line as well. Be done with it. Rebuilt the carburetor. Kind of cleaned up his spark plug wires because he had no holders and they were all, fucking weaved in and out of each other and around the throttle, which I'm not crazy about that, but it actually, it doesn't actually interfere, so it's gonna have to stay. Need to wire up the electric choke, which appears that's what that is. No big deal there. I hate out of the box wires. I don't even try anymore just because, you got one short one over here and you got one really short one over here. What is that? I guess that's number 7. That back one is like super tight on the valve cover, which I'm not crazy about. I'm gonna have to do something about this vacuum line as well. Not really anywhere to secure it, but I mean, it's out of the way of the throttle. Just looks like shit. Basically just trying to clean this thing up for a customer. It runs pretty good. 4-speed car. Really pretty nice car. But yeah, waiting on some e-brake cables from inline tube and some holders for the brake lines. I'll make that last brake line and then make my patch for the rear. Put the hoses on, and really should be good to go after that. Oh, I did put a new headlight switch in it, and I still don't have working headlights, so I need to dig into that. The switch that was in it was like crumbling apart, so I was hoping that was the issue, and apparently not. But the fuses appear to be good, so I'm gonna have to dig into that. Not a huge deal. What else? Really, that's about it. I don't know if you can tell, but well, there you go. 8 lug. It does not have a 421 in it. It's actually a factory green on green car. 389, 3-speed, manual car. Now it's blue, obviously. There are traces of green somewhere. Oh, there you go. A little bit of green there, and it's poking through in a few other spots. And then, I think I said this in the other video, but it has a 1964 dash in it, 1964 door panels, 1964 seat, which he doesn't really care. I don't really care. It all looks good. Blue with red's kind of odd, but I would rather have green on green, but obviously that shit's all long gone. No idea what ratio it is, but it doesn't feel super peppy. This is a 400, 1972 or 73 400, I forget now, but the guy told me it was a 428, but it's not a 428, it's a 400. Kind of a bummer, but I mean, nothing wrong with 400, but he thought it was a 375 horse or whatever, 428. I don't know if you can see, I don't even remember what the engine code is, but it's one of those Pontiac engine codes that correlates to any number of different engines throughout the years. But judging on the heads and the date code on the heads and the casting number on the block, this is a 400 from about 1972, 73. So, oh well, it runs good. He doesn't really care, old timer. So, actually, since I'm kind of waiting on parts, jumped on my Coronet yesterday, and it's a lot crustier than I thought. Actually, everything internally is clean, but he told me that he drained all the fluid out of this thing. I think he just drained the radiator because this thing still had coolant in it, and obviously it's super crusty. I mean, all the coolant lines were fucking crusty. So timing chain, or timing sprocket was completely smoked. Timing chain super worn out, loose. I'm gonna end up pulling this engine and cleaning it up, throwing it back in. It is the original 383, so that's kind of cool, but also got a 4-speed for it. So we'll go ahead and convert this to a 4-speed. But anyway, I'll be back on this thing whenever I get this stuff from inline tube. Luckily, they make a whole kit for the e-brake on this, all new cables and everything, so that'll be nice. Anyway, so probably this afternoon I'll make that patch line for the rear and start adding some hold downs, and then make this front crossover brake line and then be done with the brakes. That master's off of 67. So direct bolt in, it appears, so that'll be nice. Anyway, halfway house. Go eat me a breakfast taco and get to work. I will see y'all later.